Kuki MLAs and CSOs no longer to engage with Government of India or its representatives until the resumption of substantive political dialogue by Government of India with militant groups under suspension of operation. Jaipur police files FIR against Kuki-Zo Delhi President Kuki-Zo for threatening Meitei community and calling Kuki community to block Meitei movement along Imphal-Ukhrul Road ahead of SHELLYRA festival. Kangai Park Students Association exposes illegal blood trade involving staff and security personnel at Dreams Hospital. Two accused confessed to their crime. State leaders CRPF and armed forces pay tribute to late CRPF officer Maharabam Prabhu, who was killed by a lightning strike during an anti-Naxal operation in Jharkhand. And Manipur observes World Hypertension Day 2025 under the theme Measure Your Blood Pressure Accurately, Control It, Live Longer at various places with medical camp, blood pressure screening and awareness campaign. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. I'm KANGUJAM SHELLYRA, bringing you the top stories and latest news at this hour. Kuki MLAs, civil society organizations and leaders of the militant group under the suspension of the Operation Sue agreement convened in Guwahati yesterday and collectively resolved to hold all engagement with the Government of India until a substantive political dialogue is initiated. The closed-door meeting, attended by representatives from the Kuki-Zo community, concluded with a joint statement asserting that until the resumption of substantive political dialogue by the Government of India with Sioux groups, the CSO and elected representatives shall no longer engage with the Government of India or its representatives. This decision underscores the community's growing impatience and emphasizes their demand for a separate administration for Kuki-Zo majority areas in Manipur. The Sioux agreement signed in 2008 between 25 Kuki-Zo insurgent groups, Government of India and the state remains a pivotal framework for peace. However, the current stance by the Kuki leaders indicates a shift in approach, entrusting the responsibility of dialogue with the center solely to the Sioux groups. As the situation unfolds, the Kuki community awaits a response from the Government of India to address their demands. Jaipur police has filed an FIR against Kuki-Zo Delhi President Kuki-Zo for threatening the Meitei community and urging members of the Kuki community to block Meitei movement along Imphal-Ukhrul Road ahead of the upcoming SHELLYRA festival 2025. A viral video shows Kuki-Zo inciting locals to prevent Meitei people from attending the festival. Jaipur police has launched raids across nearby districts and alerted police in Assam, Nagaland and Meghalaya to arrest Kuki-Zo if located. Authorities have assured the adequate security arrangements are in place to ensure safe passes for festival attendees.
Na festival among you go in it. SHELLYRA here, may lay hole, Uncle brotherhood, at the Vivian. It's he, I think it made him. In truth, then I'm going to head is a hunter. When I know what is on P, village volunteers or 2 minutes and a half like the Gamo in tech here. The request no more. It is SHELLYRA here, Uncle Mama, a Gamo in Paltande. The first one in the court, there you go. May hate this and who made it to Japan here. We must have a hollow here. Mongnia Zanka have boy, none. I like a have boy. Langatin Dandu, on home to not do here. Islands, the promona hipon, become in defense of our ancestral land. They call me Asat dead.
Republican Party of the India Atwale Women's Wing contains the statement made by Kuki-Zo New Delhi President Kuki-Zo, who allegedly called for barring Meitei community members from attending the upcoming SHELLYRA festival. Taking serious note of his viral social media video, RPI Imachama Nipamt have submitted a formal complaint to Imphal West Police Station demanding action against Kuki. Executive member of the RPI Imachama Nipan, Katrimayumt Anita, questioned the intention behind spreading communal tension in state festival meant to promote harmony and unity.
Aduna maram oiraga akoi hojek chathagadoriba akoi festival asida akoi media person akoi sinnaw mayam amasu hojek chatkadobagi ngai dona leirabani hari media gi sinnaw mayam asisu makoi da threaten gumba kai gumba lakpagi baw su akoi na phangi threaten su gumba tongan tongan section mayam da threaten lakpa haibase Manipur da lebiriba akoi active service ta lebiriba akoi forcing na mahapu phajin punjin bedona mahapu thambiu aduna tabataragadi akoi na law haina law lei haina khaliba pot ase masi leitabagum khalakani haibase
Kuki Students Organization KANGUJAM Sada Hills has withdrawn its proposed hesitation following assurance from the government to address staff shortage at Presidential College Modbong. Speaking to media at KANGUJAM office in Kampopi District Headquarters, KANGUJAM Assistant Education Secretary Chonchon Tuiboy stated that the government has committed to filling the vacant teaching and non-teaching posts at the college, along with vacancies at district health institutions. In light of this, the student body has decided to retract its earlier ultimatum.
The concerned authority has considered our genuine demands and deployed the required teaching faculties as per order issued by the Secretariat Higher and Technical Education Department for professors in the Department of Zoology, Mathematics, Anthropology and Chemistry, and another 9 contractual assistant professors in the Department of Political Science, Education, Economics, Mathematics, Physics, Botany and English in Presidential College. We appreciate the authority for their swift action. In light of this development, KANGUJAM Sada Hills hereby withdraws our ultimatum. We request all teachers to report college on time and discharge their duties with sincerity and dedication.
Former Moirang MLA M. Prithviraj met with Manipur Governor Ajay Kumar Bhala yesterday to discuss pressing issues affecting the state. During the meeting, M. Prithviraj emphasized the urgent need to address the plight of internally displaced persons who have been living in relief camps for the past 2 years. He urged the governor to take concrete steps in coordination with the government of India to provide compensation for their losses, including businesses, livelihoods and property. Additionally, M. Prithviraj called for ensuring the safety and uninterrupted movement along Manipur's national highways, proposing measures to designate them as disturb-free zones. To restore long-term peace, he also suggested initiating dialogue with the involvement of a neutral third party, including Muslim academics and intelligentsia as mediators. The meeting highlighted the need for swift governmental intervention to address these critical challenges and bring normalcy to the state. Kanglipak Student Association KSA alleges that certain security personnel and staff at RIMS Hospital are involved in an illegal blood trade. 2 individuals connected to the racket were apprehended and presented before the media today at the KSA office in Kuyatong, where they admitted their role in the black market blood business. KSA Secretary General K.H. Sanjoy identified the accused as 67-years-old Tong Bramdranbir from Lalambong Mokong, now Sikpam Laikai, Imphal West, and 20-years-old Laishram Ribananda, a 4th-semester science student at Manipur College, Kwakitil, Laishram Laikai. According to Sanjoy, the duo collected blood from the unsuspecting donors and with the involvement of the RIMS hospital attendant named Antwar and a security guard named Prayu Chand sold the blood for profit ranging between 3,000 and 3,500 rupees without the donor's consent. Sanjay urged the relevant authorities to take swift and strict action against all individuals involved in the illicit operation.
अनाब लेंबगी ई दरकार लेब म्यू क्यादगी पैसा लौथोक्तुना ई पिजनिंगबा वॉलंटरी ब्लड डोनेट तोनिंगबा क्याबु खोमकांदा मोइबु सिनरकांदा पैसा तानबगी लंबीदा सिनरमगी थोदों खोखोना थेनजबनी अदुगा हारिबा थबकसिंग असिदा रिम्स की सिक्योरिटी ओइबा म्यूसिंग लोना मसिदा लेबा स्टाफ खरासु चेन्नई हाबगी चिंगनबा लेरे अबदि माना डोनर ओइबा ngang पैसा पीरिसे नंगना ई पिरमबसिगी योनबु पैसा ना पीबा नते अदो साइ अनजिनजु हाइबा यावि दुंगिना था कया सुइ सुदे खोदे केमता येंगदबिदा येतुम मखुनबु लेत्रगदि दुम ई पीबा याय हाबसे सिदा चेन्नई रिम्स की स्टाफ ओइसे सिजु अकन बचरा बेनिंग ब्लड डोनेट तौबा से पंगा याबसु नते सिदा अचौबा स्टाफ सिंजी मरकदा सुम चेनरंगन हाबि सिंगनबा केसे लेसे
याम लेखोम लेगा मरी पिरमबसु यावी अदे अहुम जवा पिरमबसु यावी याम मन सही कोनमुक सुरे नोंगदा अनि पिबा यावी अहुम पिबा यावी
अैना अखोई खंगनावा हलामगी मोई मी अनाव ई वापगी डोनर दका ओइ नोई पिबा यागदरा खोकटा हंगा सुवाइना तवे
Mortal remains of Maharabant Prabhu, second in command of the 26th Battalion of CRPF, who was killed by a lightning strike during an anti-Naxal operation in Chotanagpur, region of the West Singhbom district, Jharkhand, were brought to Imphal today. His body arrived at Imphal International Airport around 11:30 a.m., where a solemn wreath-laying ceremony was held, organized by CRPF GC Imphal. CRPF personnel offered a guard of honor and tribute to be paid by Minister Susindro, Security Advisor Kuldeep Singh, CRPF ADGP Northeast John, Raza Sivastava, and top officials of Manipur Police, Assam Rifles, and the Indian Army. DIG R. Dwidang of CRPF to Manipur Nagaland sector stated that Prabodh, who joined the CRPF in 2006, was one of its most dedicated officers. He was struck by lightning during an anti-Naxal operation on May 15 and succumbed to his injuries and brought to the hospital. A native of Sekmai, Prabodh leaves behind his wife and two young children studying in class 8 and KZ. Known for his humble beginnings and strong leadership, Prabhu is remembered as one of the CRPF's finest.
Planning se akun ju khange ma division kam chaun le ma se Sekmai digine so Sekmai da ma sina service to don ma di plan se education mata da ma su khange ba miam le ho jikan si education da tamning ga tamangam da ma na si planning ki ma chaun le da mani ma se ado unfortunately ma se operation chapa da ma se dum lekhi da ne baden ma di ko CRPF ko he is one of the most heroic officer in CRPF, but then
75 years long land dispute of Sri Sri Radhakrishna Temple, Thakurbari, Imphal has been resolved. The court ruled in favor of the temple committee, directing plaintiffs Pranananda Sharma and his son Binod Sharma to vacate the premises and removed all belongings within 2 months. The temple committee warned that police action will be taken if the order is not complied with. Two-day 19th Education Fair concluded today at City Convention Center Imphal, offering students in Manipur a platform to explore higher education opportunities in India and abroad. The event featured over 50 reputed universities offering courses in medicine, engineering, and other professional fields. Event manager S. Ritarani noted that although the turnout was lower due to the ongoing Kuwait, students enrolling through the fair can't avail discounts and other benefits. Regional head of the East Point group of institutions, Bangalore Haripriya Deka, highlighted the wide range of over 66 courses and strong job placement support, stating that many students from Manipur and the Northeast are currently enrolled.
Hajikan parents or any student or moina chatlaga thiru bagi pathau su tadre kagina da all the universities me ama la aga pullaga sida loina platform do sida dum loi lai rabanina da moi chu la aga sigi adugi khudong sabru su akoina lobiyo na students sing da haibade du akoina lakadra na khanja bade du expect of children to the adumakti oidre satra se.
We are offering 66 plus courses and the courses which includes MBBS, we have engineering all the branches, we are providing management courses and till BBA, MBA and till PhD we are offering courses, and it is a campus which has 100 acre and where you will be getting all the facilities, and placement we are providing 100% assistance to all the students.
A back-to-school program was held at Sector Primary School in Imphal district today. We left Mutlaroidaba Punsigi Lambi sector under Kanglei Hiyai Women Multipurpose Cooperative Society and MSRLM organized the event. Lamlai MLA KH Ibomsa, who attended the event, lauded MSRLM's effort in empowering self-help groups and highlighted the ongoing economic hardship in the state. He urged SHG members to wisely use the expert guidance provided during the awareness session for their better financial management. The 82nd State-Level Bankers Committee (SLBC) meeting of Manipur was held yesterday under the chairmanship of Chief Secretary Prasant Kumar Singh. Organizing the importance and necessity to revive the economy of the state in the prevailing circumstances, the meeting was for the first time. Secretary, Department of Financial Services, DFS, Government of India, Nagarazu Madirara, attended the meeting virtually. The top officials of various banks attended the meeting. Key discussion focused on expanding banking services in unbanked blocks, providing loans to SIGs and startups, and making all approved rural self-employment training institute RCTs functional within 3 months. The Chief Secretary assured early land allotment for RCTs, while the DFS urged banks to ensure full support in implementing central schemes like PME, GP, PM Bishwakarma and PM Mudra Yojana. Banks pledged to work towards making Manipur a model state in financial inclusion and government scheme implementation. Koireng-led United National Liberation Front UNLF greeted the people of Manipur on the occasion of the upcoming 8th October Singhi Ningshin Numit. Press note from Central Committee Secretary of Publicity M. Sakhant stated that Asia region and its neighboring nations are witnessing extreme geopolitical tension, and it is a critical hour for the revolutionary movement. It maintained that the people must uphold the ideals of UNLF, MPA to sacrifice with courage and move forward with the revolutionary cause. Now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you news on the World Hypertension Day 2025 observance in Manipur. Keep watching Impact News.
Kurumjeri, Department of Tourism, Government of Manipur na Sinchilang Jitna, Mangarak Suba State Level Siroi Lily Festival, Lakliba Megi Tang Kundagi Kungamadi Fauba, Ukrul Pangtok Cheragani, Chahi Ani Lepro Matung, Handak Chahi Asida, Shiroi Lily na State Flower Orapagi, Chahi, Humfutara Manga Mapung Farak Pagaloina, Lairang Mabu Yokat Naba, Environmental Awareness Pinaba, Amadi, Adventure Tourism Bu, Yokat Naba Pandam Tamiba Festival ni, Masida Shunatana, Shirok Music Festival, Cultural Exhibition, Siroi Queen, Adventure activities na Thanda Yaro Festival asida Chingburoi Tamburoi Punamakna Sarugyaminarasi. Follow the call of the hill and the bloom of the Siroi Lily. Come be a part of Siroi Lily Festival 2025.
In 2024, Comet School produced first position holder. In 2025, Comet School has done it again.
My name is Shreya Karakam and I secured first position in question exam 2025.
With 11 position holders and 27 subject toppers.
NC yaujarapang ambase Comet School gi ojasingna takwi itambirakiba epidemic guidance moral support.
Behind this success is a powerful shift. Digital smart learning.
The school has provided advanced digital facilities from smart classes to interactive panels. These tools have made learning more effective.
Digital world
Led by highly advanced faculty, our students don't just study, they understand, apply, and excel.
Welcome back. After the break, you're watching Primetime English Bulletin. Manipur observed World Hypertension Day 2025 under the theme Measure Your Blood Pressure Accurately, Control It, Live Longer at various places today. The day was marked at Royal Academy of Manipur in Pangai, Kundrakong constituency. Speaking at the event, retired RIMS professor Dr. Khetrumeyum Kala urged people to adopt a healthy diet and stress-free lifestyle to prevent hypertension. He noted that 20 to 30 out of every 100 people in Manipur lived with high blood pressure. The event, organized by senior citizens and sponsored by Gelfmark Pharmaceutical Limited and JB Chemical and Pharmaceutical Limited, also featured the free medical camp and distribution of PMJAY cards to the elderly.
Free medical camp ni dokyo surround me sam taram lai aduka diabetes leba blood pressure wangba yamna yaure adu huji pawda masing ji diabetes na ba mi singe mi kun mathak lai gare aduka blood pressure wangma mi unsa mu sure akhoi gi akhona angam ba hidala thaju pije bani company mayam na dokjo bani sponsor to Grandma Abdi JP Pharmaceutical Company and sponsor to health camp.
World Hypertension Day was also observed at Irom Tiumzao Lairambi Community Hall, Singzamay, Puramakong. The district-level event was jointly organized by District Health Mission Society in Falk West and Urban Primary Health Center, Singzamay. In Falk West, CMO Dr. N.G. Deyabati elaborated on the core theme of this year's observance, promoting accurate blood pressure measurement and healthy lifestyle to prevent hypertension. In observance of the World Hypertension Day, Regional Institute of the Medical Sciences RIMS in Falk organized a blood pressure screening and awareness campaign at Cherakot, Uripo. Senior Advocate Kaidemani, Senior Advocate N.G. Prem Kumar, Head of Neurology Department at RIMS, Professor Thangjam Suras, and members of All Manipur Bar Association attended the campaign. Speaking on the occasion, Professor Suras warned that hypertension can lead to kidney failure, heart disease, vision loss, and even death. He urged the public for timely treatment, regular exercise, and a healthy lifestyle to prevent hypertension. More than 200 individuals were screened during the campaign.
Hypertension ji major risk factor ni akoi stroke toriba, heart attack toriba, kidney failure hoiba, retinal mid tangba aduna masi one of the vascular risk factor hai. Lifestyle modification je actually akoi prevention is better than cure haibagi type ta. Stiffness already developed toraga di hidak saraga pressure to di handan me ya aduga khuzal laiba artery do ekta lauthon me ya ponte aduna khuzal danna bo hona ba vise akoi na lifestyle modification like exercise to ina tauba thumgi chang handaba cholesterol yawa pot kano tauba tumaina adugi churup thakta yugi chang handan ba si myam je tauba se yam darkar hai base function sigi measurement man ki mari laina na ai message ma pijaram.
CZ Academy of Nursing and Nursing Department of CZ Hospital and Research Institute, Rabbit Limited, jointly organized a state-level conference for nurses today at CZ Academy of Health Sciences, Langol today. Held under the theme Our Nurse, Our Future, Caring for Nurses, Strengthen Economies, the conference highlighted the critical role of nurses in the healthcare system. CZ CMD Dr. Kundong Bampalin expressed deep appreciation for the tireless contribution of nurses and stressed the need for the empowerment and better support. He also urged healthcare professionals to work towards strengthening the overall healthcare sector. Manipur Nursing Council Registrar Dr. A. Jamuna, along with officials, nurses and medical students took part in the event.
I thank the organizer for the effort in providing the platform for nurses to enhance their skill, their knowledge and network with peers. As we celebrate International Nurses Day, let us reiterate our commitment to supporting and empowering our nursing profession. Let us recognize their dedication, hard work, and selflessness. Let us work together to create a healthcare system that is compassionate, equitable, just for all.
District Administration Kampopi carried out civil defense mock drill operation biased at Elite Higher Secondary School, Kampopi today. Kampopi DC, Mehes Chowdhury, SB Manoj Prabhakar, and district level officers were present at the mock drill, which began at 9 a.m. Security forces, medical department, fire service, NCC cadets, civilians, and personnel of the 112 Battalion CRPF took part in the drill. All Meitei Pangal Student Union of Manipur has felicitated 12th position holder of KOSIM Class 12 Exam 2025 in Science Stream, Ifam Ruhima from Tkerao Makting Meili Kai. Ifam Fatima, daughter of Ifam Ruhima Fatima and Muhammad Razamudil, secured letter marks in 5 subjects in the Class 12 exam. RNV Art House, in collaboration with Central Florida Asian American Chamber of Commerce, exhibited artworks by artists from Manipur at City Hall, the headquarters of Orlando. The event was attended by Mayor Buddy Dyer, the mayor of Orlando, Florida, USA. RNV Art House is an art company that promotes art and culture of Manipur at national and international levels. The founders Robin Wehingbumt and Visita Ningombumt said that they have many more events planned in the future. They will be hosting Manipur Art Festival on September 6th and 7th at MSFDS Imphal. They are asking artists of Manipur to start preparing for the festival. Imphal-based design firm Yumkai has been conferred with Best Architecture and Design Firm at the India Business Award 2025. The award was presented to Yumkai Principal Designer Prakash Ahaibumt at an event organized by Blinkweek Bangalore held at Hotel Taj Bangalore. Khoisnam Tokyo from Pisum to Oinam Laikai, Imphal becomes the first Manipur to make entry in the International Book of Records for Service of Humanity. International Book of Records conferred the Inspiring Human Award to Tokyo. Speaking in this regard at his Bisham Oinam Laikai residence, Tokyo shared that since 2016, he has been rendering assistance to senior citizens, differently able persons, and people living with HIV with a monthly pension in dedication to his father, Khoisnam Koba, who worked as newspaper hawker. He mentioned that he had also received Bharat Ratna APJ Abdul Kalam National Award 2025. Tokyo works as computer operator in the Social Welfare Department.
Masigi siruna aina pension aina recharge se thibok tai pijagani uga nungai bamana aibu khangwiduna tagi India gi manungda North ki amsung hanboina Manipur gi hanboina aina International Books of Record sanmangam jare aduga Inspiring Human Erasu pibire masigi damote hena nungai ba aduga amadi cooperation PV by Bunushi Kutumoina Omana Ikaikuno City.
Now, news from the world of sports. In the ongoing second football club Riangdai None Premier Football League, organized by All Manipur Football Association at artificial turf ground Lamlong Thongkong, Football Club Riangdai None defeated Imphal Youth FC 9-0 in the 29th league match played this afternoon. Akamait Langanglung of Football Club Riangdai None scored 3 goals in the match, while teammates SH Sagar scored 2 goals, as Surkanta, Gangningam and Chewingam Pout scored 1 goal each. On the other hand, TH Mukhist of the Imphal Youth FC scored a disastrous own goal in the 76th minute of the match. KIYC Ketriga will play against Nisa Thangmibant, and EBA Ketriga will clash against Mofa Moirang in the next 2 league matches tomorrow. The football league is being held under the funding Sheikh Babu Macha Memorial Trust. Dinku FC and Itomba FC have advanced to the final of the first state-level under-13 boys a 5A-side football tournament. Dinku FC beat the White DA doubled 4-3 in a penalty shootout after a draw in the semi-final today. In the other semi-final, Itomba FC thrashed Eniwok team 8-1 with stand-out performances from Tway and Paikomba. The final will be played on May 20. The tournament in memory of Arangbam Ongbi Tamulaima, sponsored by A. Luangkomba and AK Anilt, is being organized by Golden Star Club, Yunam Kunau at its crown. Flam TI School to beat Flag Kiamgai 2-1. Kesamtong FC defeated Amba FC 3-1 and TBSFA Tabungkok H UVSA Lilong Chazing 4-3 via penalties after a 1-1 draw to enter the semi-finals of the 6th Shanghai Trophy Veterans Football Championship today. The tournament, sponsored by RK Fortune Developers Private Limited, is being organized by United Veteran Football Association Manipur at Pasoi Patu, Pamal Ground. Fourth quarter-final between IVFA Singsamai and Visai Tangwibant will be played tomorrow. India will clash against Bangladesh in the final of South Asian Football Federation SAFT Under-19 Football Championship 2025 tomorrow. The final match will start at 7 p.m. at the Golden Jubilee Stadium in Upia. Bangladesh, Bhutan, Maldives, India, Sri Lanka and Nepal competed in the championship at Upia in Palpuntpara district, Arunachal Pradesh. In the semi-final matches played yesterday, Bangladesh defeated Nepal 2-1 and India thrashed Maldives 3-0 to enter the final. Before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Kuki MLAs and CSOs no longer to engage with the government of India or its representatives until the resumption of substantive political dialogue by government of India with militant groups under suspension of operation. Churchampur police files FIR against KANGUJAM Delhi President Pausako Gwite for threatening Meitei community and calling Kuki community to block Meitei movement along Imphal Ukrul Road ahead of Siri Lily Festival. Ganglei Park Student Association exposes illegal blood trade involving staff and security personnel at Brims Hospital. 2 accused can face today crime. State leaders, CRPF and armed forces pay tribute to late CRPF officer Maharambam Prabhu, who was killed by lightning strike during an anti-Naxal operation in Jharkhand. And Manipur observes World Hypertension Day 2025 under the theme Measure Your Blood Pressure Accurately, Control It, Live Longer at various places during medical camp, blood pressure screening and awareness campaign. That's all we have in this bulletin. Thank you for being with us. Coming up next is Primetime Manipur Bulletin. Have a great evening and stay safe.
Sri Sri Gaurachandraya Namaha. Purvashramda Aikhoi Khwaigi Irakta Tinbiramba Border Secretary